Hi guys, welcome to episode 4 of season 2. As I said before, these episodes are a bit shorter, so we're hoping you're enjoying them. We're going to do a bit of a recap for October and also look towards the future to see what we're up to. It's cold, it is miserable. Were you there? Were you there? It is cold, it is miserable, were you there?
In the past I've talked about health and safety around here in the yard and in the offices, and I'm just going around and just refreshing a few things. And one thing that's been frustrating me a bit lately is the amount of ladders that we've got around the place. So we've got customers' ladders stored here, we've got our own ladders, and part of health and safety for me is making sure that all the ladders are safe to use. And what I find is sometimes the staff are using some of the customers' ladders because they're there and they're accessible quite quickly just to get like packing materials from off the shelves and stuff. So what I've been doing recently is just labelling all of the ladders that are customers by putting a bit of tape on them and just putting the customer's name on, and then just putting them in an area so when they come out of storage, Jason will know on his storage logs on iMove that the customer has a set of ladders in this area. And then our ladders, I've been taping with some of our tape and putting a number on them. So they have to be on a ladder inventory. So these ones here have got a bit of our tape wrapped around like that and then a number on the side. So these are all listed on a ladder inventory. They undergo regular inspections, and if they don't pass the inspection, they get thrown away basically. So this is an old one, so I've put do not use on this one. It's a bit bent, it's a bit old. Some of the feet on there are a bit slippy, so it's no longer safe to use, so we're going to throw it away. And that's a bit of exciting health and safety around the yard.
Please don't tell Luke that I'm using this ladder, mate. He'll go absolutely mental.
What? You're alright, yeah? What are you doing? I don't talk about health and safety. You're not going to fall far from there, are you?
So here I am in Unit 4, and with any expansion plans, although I've got quite a good idea of what to do and how to plan for it financially, there's always certain things that sting you. And in Unit 4, we had the electricity which stung us. So I think I misunderstood, or there was a bit of crossed wires, pardon the pun, with the landlord saying he was going to supply power to this unit because up until this week we had no lights here, no outdoor lights, nothing. But when he handed it over to me, there was no power. So what I did is I discussed it, and he then told me he supplied a way of us getting power over here. So that's exactly what he did. So then we had to get the electricians in, which was a cost we didn't factor in. That was around about £4,500. We needed 70 meters of arm cable, which is 3-phase cable, so we can have an electric shutter door on here in the future. And we got 4 new lights and also downlighters outside, which are on timers and on sensors. So on those dark afternoons and those really early mornings, all of this is going to get lit up. So I just thought I'd keep you updated on that. Hopefully there's no other surprises along the way. Next thing we need to do is get cameras. Okay, a little bit of a recap on October and September. Both months for us have been pretty good. Not gonna lie, there's been a sticky few days and weeks along the way, but on the whole, we've had a really good few months. I just wanna talk about the industry a little bit now, and Facebook, classic Facebook, social media, rules our world at the minute. And on Facebook, same as many industries, Facebook has got quite a few, I'd say 3 or 4 forums or groups for removals and storage. I used to be really vocal on these groups. I used to go to these groups for support, advice, posting videos, etc. Over the last 12 months or so, I've really come away from that. I rarely ever post on it, and to be honest, every time I click on it, there's always some negativity. Don't get me wrong, not all negativity, some stuff is positive, but not much at all. So I just wanted to touch on that. For instance, what I've come across recently is people who have been in the industry quite a while, not going to name and shame because I don't generally know who they are, I see it a lot, that are screenshotting other people's companies, the back of the vans, and they are criticising and attacking those little small businesses that actually need a bit of support and a bit of help along the way. If somebody hasn't put a blanket on a chest of drawers, please don't screenshot that, and please don't post it. Please don't attack other companies, because you are not doing any favours to your own company. It's not a good look, and there's a lot more positive energy that you could put into your own business rather than doing that for your 10 or 12 comments that you're gonna get of laughter and a bit of fun. But in reality, that's somebody's business. Please refrain from doing that. What I'm trying to do here is put my arms around the industry in a little way and try and support everyone. We're all in this real tough, difficult industry together. If somebody's doing moves for £100 and you're charging £1,000, it doesn't matter. Concentrate on your own business, put more positivity into your own staff members and clients, and it will come back to you. If you're criticising and being nasty to other companies, it's never going to benefit you. It really isn't. So please refrain from doing that. And if this little section helps one company change their behaviour, change their attitude on those groups, then my work here is done. But as everybody knows, I'm a positive guy, and I try and look at the positive picture. Removals is hard. We all just need to stick together and grind through it. So I've just had a call off a customer, and she's asked us to get rid of this stuff to charity. And I've come around here. There seems to be some weird stuff going on. I'm not sure if it's because we're getting close to Halloween, but it's really scary here today.
So we're here in the quoting room, where we've been quite a lot lately actually. So last week we had Joe from Ireland near Belfast. He's from Silverback Removals, so he was actually in the country in his new lorry. So we tied it in that he came to visit us while he was here. He's doing a couple of collections over the country and then going back over to Ireland. But he was hoping that Pascal would be here as well, so his business partner, but he couldn't make it. He was going to fly out, but because they were so busy over there in Ireland, he couldn't actually make it. But it was great. He had a couple of days with us. He actually borrowed our ramps from our lorry to help him get like a trailer on the back of his lorry, so it worked out really well. He had a great time, to be honest. And we've got 2 more people booked in next month, which would be good. Looking forward to seeing them. And I'll also show you some of the people that we've had here in the past. So when we have people in for a course, we like to get the branded mug printed up. We had tea and coffee for a couple of days with Warren's Removals Academy on one side. And then the idea is that we just display them as they come. So hopefully we'll have a couple more shelves in the next few months or early next year. But yeah, it's really good to sort of showcase who's been here, because we're proud of it, and so are they. So brilliant.
Didn't flinch, mate. This month of October has been a little bit quieter for us as a business, but it has meant we've had a good chance to focus on sort of different aspects. One being uniform, so we placed a huge order for uniform across 2 different sites. One through one of the guys in the business, his brother owns a bit of like a workwear company, so we've placed an order through him. Also Workwear Express we've used many times before, they've been great. The other thing is protectors. Protectors for huge different types of furniture, sofas, that sort of jazz. Most of your removal guys know what they are, so we've placed another huge order for them, about £2,500 in protectors.
And that's it, guys, for season 2, episode 4. We hope you're enjoying these shorter episodes, and as always, stay positive.